How can I keep from singing?
So this is still going into singing higher. So hopefully by now you have spent several days, I hope you spent several days, doing lip trills. All right, after you've done that and your voice is kind of used to it, you can start plugging in some other exercises to get you up high. So I'm gonna delve a little bit more. I told you I was gonna get into the physics of things. So I'm gonna dig a little bit more into that. When you sing, you have two primary, what we call registers. You have your chest voice, your chest register, and your head voice, okay? High notes are mostly in your head voice, and we're just gonna roll with that for right now, okay? So mostly in your head voice. High notes need a lot of space, and we find that space in your head, physically in your head. There are air pockets in your sinuses, especially back in here, okay? And you also have space inside your mouth, and those are things you can adjust. But as we get up into those higher notes, okay, you need more space inside. What you need to do is practice certain things to teach yourself how to lift this, okay? So a few tricks. Imagine that you have like a clown smile, so smile really huge, okay? And then, and this is weird, but just try it, okay? You're gonna drop the smile on the outside, like your skin smile is gonna come back down. But try to retain the feeling of this lift that smile creates here. So when you smile really big, okay, you feel all this lifted up, okay, all this. You wanna try, and this is very difficult, to leave this raised while your skin kind of comes back down. Okay, so you're lifting and then you bring it back down. But I'm maintaining a lift here. Okay, so that's one thing. So practice smiling in the mirror, but bring it back down. Okay, we don't want to sing with these big smiles because there's other things you don't want to do, but that's one way. Sometimes there's a bit of a sneer, not like, okay, but it actually doesn't hurt to practice a little bit with that sneer. Okay, it lifts and it just looks funny, but it can get you used to using these muscles again. See how I can, okay, now I'm lifting the right ones. So sneering can kind of help. That's a practice, an exercise, okay? And then the last one is you get really high, and we're gonna go over that in a minute, is you want the inside of your mouth to be so open. And I am not a fan of dropping your jaw. I hear that a lot, and for some people it works, and there have been occasions I have told students to drop their jaw when needed. So I won't say I never say it, but in general, that's not something you're gonna hear from me very much. I will say to lift a lot, and we lift here, okay? So there's a few mental images. You can imagine that you have strings tied, like dental floss, to your back molars, okay? So you've got to really envision, so you gotta close your eyes, okay? And now imagine that you have string tied to your back molars, comfortably, of course, and that you then take those strings and hold them over your head and lift. Okay? And you should feel that lift in the back. Okay? You can also pretend like you're biting an apple. So you imagine that you're holding an apple and you bite into it. Okay? And this is all lifted up. Okay? That's the kind of lift that we're going for when you're singing very high notes. So we're going to do an exercise, and as we do it, take one of those, the apple biting or the strings lifting or both or whatever works for you, and really try to open up upward as we get up higher, okay? So we're gonna stay very, very basic. This is not very difficult. You did the lip trills, and so we're just gonna go ah, and I want you to feel like as you hit that ah that you're throwing it, okay? Ah. Make sense? And we're gonna go higher, okay? So start there. Ready? And then we're gonna go higher right here. Go. And then we're gonna go higher right here. Go. Now we're gonna go higher right here. You got this one. Go. Now so far we've kind of been in a chest voice area because we started low, but we're about to get higher. If you feel your voice cracking through here or popping, please don't worry about it. As long as it doesn't hurt, you're okay, because you're going to be switching through your registers. Okay? And that happens. And that's something to work through, but that's a whole separate thing. Right now, don't stress over it. Let it go. Okay? So if it doesn't sound beautiful, that's okay. We're just getting you up into that register. Okay? So I don't know where we were. Let's start here this time. Here we go. Go up to here. Go up to here. Remember to throw it at the top. Now remember you're going to bite that apple as you get higher. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. Really bite that apple and throw it as you get to the top. Here's the next one. Here's the next one. Now at this point, you're going to change this to an I instead of an E, okay? Because up high, we'd modify our vowels. Okay, so I instead of E. And if that's uncomfortable, just go straight all the way up, okay? I think we're around here. So here's the next one. Here's the next one. One more if you've got it. If you haven't, you should stop. I hope you could see how much I was spread and how much lift was going on there to make that happen. So there's an exercise for that, and we'll do some more. So that's video 2 on singing high. Thanks.